Hey, this is a Broyhill Pagoda. Nice thing. It was in odd lots or big lots, whatever the name of that store is. They got furniture now, and I was very surprised to see this thing all set up, sitting right there with all the other stuff they got. Well, looked good. Bought it. Compliments the house pretty good. Put it up. I do show you what I did to try to make this hurricane proof. I was out here in beautiful North Carolina. I'm on the ICW, and the hurricane did the dock. I'm still working on putting that back together, but first things first. This, I was told this came first. So we got this pagoda, and I'm going to go over what I did to make it hurricane proof. First thing I did, I put holes about 1 foot deep, and this is a pavers on sand, so nothing really to attach to, so I had to have something to attach it to. And what I did in all 4 corners, after measuring everything out, dug holes about 1 foot deep and took out a square of blocks. In the bottom of the hole I got a 36-inch trailer anchor and screwed that into the ground. Left enough sticking out to hold on to the cement, and welded a couple rebars across it, and then mixed up some cement to pour in. And I got bags of regular pre-mixed stuff from Lowe's, and added extra Portland, because that stuff, it isn't very strong cement. It's like a minimum amount of cement they can mix with sand to sell it to you. So put a few extra scoops of Portland in it and get a very dense cement that will hold the anchors. Use 3/8, I think they're red head anchors that go a couple inches into the cement. 3/8 inch. Held down the metal plates, which were fairly sturdy. Same with the rest of the stuff. Everything fairly sturdy. And I put extra heavy gauge angles in there, and it all covers up pretty good. And see those screws, they go into a heavy galvanized bracket, which also is anchored into the concrete with 3/8 anchors. And the cement hardens up very hard and dense, much harder than your regular bag of cement. Now, next thing I did, I was out here and it was a bit windy, and these panels are each held on with 1 screw. I said that isn't going to do. So I got some adhesive caulk and caulked all the seams. And now it doesn't rattle, and it's a very flexible, sticky, very adhesive caulk. And I didn't have black, I had to get dark brown, but it doesn't really matter. It does the job. And the fan, cute little fan, some heavy gauge fishing lines each way, so it doesn't get blown all over the place when the wind blows. Now, I've done that on this antique light. Now, this went right through Hurricane Florence without a problem. Heavy gauge fishing line anchored 3 points. Lost the roof off the house, lost the dock, but that lamp stayed right in place with that heavy duty fishing line. Now, the next thing I did, and probably the main thing, Had some stainless steel eyes, stainless steel cable, and down here got 30-inch ground anchors screwed into the ground and some cement on the top couple inches. Use carabiners so it's removable. I don't know if I want to keep them on all the time. You know, it gives kind of the appearance of a circus tent. So when there's no storm, I could take these off. You got a turnbuckle to keep them tensed, and carabiner top and bottom, and labeled each one where it goes. Because each one wound up a slightly different length. All around, 2 anchors on each leg. And now when the wind blows, maybe it'll stay put. There's no guarantees in a hurricane. You never know what's going to happen, but I think my odds are a lot better doing these few things. Maybe it'll stay in place, because you get thousands of pounds of lift and pushing sideways and everything else in a hurricane. Generally the wind comes straight from that direction, but it shifts. Sometimes we had the eye of the hurricane come, and after the hurricane was over, it started again in the other direction. But that's about it. Just when you put these ground anchors in, put them in an angle to match your cable. And even if you don't use steel cables, you may want to get the ground anchors and rope it down same way. And usually everybody goes into a panic a couple of days before the hurricane as soon as it's announced. First they don't do anything, and then last minute they're all buying up every bit of plywood and everything else. Can't buy nothing. So you get a little preparation and maybe you come through it okay. But if you'd like and subscribe to my channel, I have other poorly done videos doing the stupid things I did to maybe help somebody else out. And that's it for now.